Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate you taking some time to talk to us for the Getting to Know Your State Veteran Cemetery series. If you can please just tell us your name, your position at the cemetery, your veteran status, and then if you can share how long you've been at the cemetery, that would be great.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate the opportunity. My name is Craig Wooten. I'm the on-site representative here at the Texas State Veteran Cemetery at Abilene. I am a retired Navy Chief Petty Officer, spent 24 years in the Navy, loved every second of it, but glad to be retired and glad to be out in the civilian workforce. I've been working here at the cemetery for a little over 2.5 years. I started working on grounds as a maintenance specialist, spent about 6 months on grounds, and then was promoted to the director of the cemetery. Spent about 9 months as the director, and then I had the opportunity to apply for the OSR position, and I was offered the job, and I have been in this position for a little over a year now.
Wonderful. That's great. It's always interesting to hear everybody's stories at the cemetery. We have so many great folks who work for our cemetery, all four of the cemeteries, and it's always interesting to kind of hear where they started out and kind of their path to where they are now. So thank you so much for sharing that. Um, Obviously, as a veteran, I know it's very important. The work is obviously very important to you, but can you please just share a little bit, kind of explain to everyone why you work at the cemetery? What is the what passion is it for you to work there? Just so we have kind of a better understanding of that.
To be honest with you, Jimmy, when I first started 2.5 years ago, I didn't even know about the veteran cemetery program. I saw the position online to work on grounds. Before I came here, I had worked various campgrounds throughout the United States as a work camper, did grounds maintenance and all that, and I thought it would be a perfect job for me. Came to work here on grounds and absolutely loved being able to assist families. And I didn't realize how much of an impact that just working on the grounds would be. And on a daily basis, while we were out on grounds, we would have families come up and thank us for our service. Thank you for what we do here, and compliment on how beautiful the place was. And it was truly an honor to be able to do that. And then as the director, I was able to be a little bit bigger part of the cemetery and reach more families. And then when the position of OSR came open, I knew it was a perfect opportunity for me. I've been here for, at that time, about a year and a half, and I had worked with Jimmy DeFore, who was the previous OSR, and I saw how much of an impact he had on the community. And I thought it would be perfect for me. And since then, I realized how much of an honor and a privilege it is to work as the OSR and work at the Veteran Cemetery, because not only do I get to assist the families, assist the cemetery in its daily operations, but I also have the opportunity to reach out to the public and do presentations to the public and inform them not only the benefits here at the cemetery, but all of the benefits the VLB offers our Texas veterans. And it still surprises me to this day how few veterans know of the benefits that are offered to them through the Veterans Land Board. And it's exciting, and it's grown to be a great passion of mine to reach out to the veterans in our community and beyond our community as well, and inform them of the benefits of our cemetery and benefits that the VLB offers.
Well, that's great, Craig. Thank you so much for sharing that. And it's the on-site representatives are kind of an interesting kind of a unique role, and you all serve so many different purposes. And it's great that you kind of explained a little bit about that, because not everybody in the community knows exactly how much work goes into how much work and how much concern and passion and care and everything that all the OSRs at all the cemeteries put into to what they do. And you mentioning some of the extra work that you do about going out into the community and talking about some of the other benefits and services is such a great thing, because it helps. So we have such a great team, and we're so lucky to have all the on-site reps at all four of the cemeteries, soon to be five cemeteries, but four right
Yes,
now.
sir.
And you play obviously an integral role, not only in working with all the families and loved ones, and probably what is the most difficult time in their lives, but also making sure that people understand the role of the cemetery in the community. And the other thing too, you mentioned about working on the grounds, and I can tell you from firsthand experience that we get an awful lot of compliments on all the cemeteries. Abilene takes its due share of the wonderful compliments. So you all just do a phenomenal job there. There, with the cemetery and dealing with the families and loved ones, and we're grateful for all that.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else you'd like to share? I know we promised to keep this kind of short, but you're welcome to share anything else if you'd like. Otherwise, I'll just thank you for joining us.
All right. I thank you for the opportunity to be able to share.
All right. Well, take care and keep up the amazing work up there in Abilene. You'll do a great job, and it's beautiful there.
Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Take care.